Good morning, friends. I pray that wherever in the world you are right now, that the next 2 minutes are a blessing to you, so you can be the blessing to the people the Lord has put in your life today. So I am doing this read through the New Testament program with one of my kids, and we just got started at the beginning of the summer, and now we're simultaneously reading the Gospel. So you're reading the same story pretty much every day or every 2 days. Across the different Gospels. So it's fun. So you get to see the differences and the similarities in the stories that you're reading. And we just got to the Passover, the Last Supper, right? The Passover before Jesus is about to be arrested. And so he's having supper in that upper room. And there's this, across the Gospels, there is this one verse that that was the end of this time. And the verse reads, when they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. And this verse has been repeated in the different gospel stories. And because I keep forgetting to check off what I've read, I ended up reading this about 6 or 7 times because I'm doing my Bible reading in between drop off and pick up, and I don't have like an actual dedicated time in the summer to do this. Unless I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m., which I am not. Anyway, so I've read this particular verse, and I don't know why, but it just jumped off the page to me every time I read it. And I'm imagining, Jesus in this room with his disciples. They've already argued about who's sitting where. He's running this Last Supper, this Passover event. He's washing feet. He's foretelling of his crucifixion, and he's just told Judas that he's going to betray. That he knows that Judas is going to betray him, and he's got the heavy weight of all of this hanging on his shoulders. And if it were me, I think I would be like, let's skip the song and just get to the end, like get to where I know I need to be arrested. But not Jesus. Jesus decides to, as a part of this Passover dinner, ends it with a song. So I looked up online, I just did a quick little search about what song theologians think, or what hymn theologians think that he sang, which pretty much almost everybody, as far as I can tell, is in agreement that he sang Psalm 118, which is a traditional hymn that they sang at the end of a Passover supper. Anyway, so I go back and I read Psalm 118, and one of my favorite songs is in Psalm 118, and it is based on this verse. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I read it. I noticed it popped off the page because this is like sometimes I sing this song to the kids when I get them up. And anyway, and I thought it just dawned on me how hard it must have been to sing these things, or how easy it must have been, whatever it was. How strong Jesus must be, and was to have sung just even this one verse in this hymn before he went to go be arrested. Anyway, it just struck me, and I'm very thankful that we have such a strong Savior. I'm thankful that he was so strong and is so strong, and that he can bear our burdens and our sorrows because he's been there and in that place where he had the weight of the world hanging on him. And he was still able to sing, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Anyway, I know that was a long one. I pray that that thought would be a blessing to you as you stay in or go out today and be the blessing. Till next time, Katie.